Hello. I want to see. So I have to use my glasses. Animal world. Is anyone here? Yes, there's somebody here. Good day to you. Welcome to this live. Um, I just holding on for a couple of more persons to join us on the live, but um, I want to welcome you to this very interesting session that will um, show everyone, you know, opportunities and things that are going on in the world today as regards to uh, uh, you know skills, digital skills, remote job opportunities, you know, uh, out there. So much is happening in the world today. The landscape has changed completely. The business landscape has changed. Business has changed. Everything is digitalized. Work has changed. Work as we knew it has changed. Uh, Jobs, nature of jobs have changed. Okay, my name is Patrick, and I am expecting that every one of us that will be joining on this live, you know, we are going to be learning, something that many of us do not have much knowledge about. And on this live, I'm going to have a guest as well. So I'm expecting a guest. But for now, I would just like us to just hold up for just about 3 minutes thereabout, so that others can join, our guests can join as well. So thank you very much. So for many of us, we're going to find this video. Uh, uh, for some time, we've been putting up posts about uh, digital tech skills and the opportunities that lie within that space, and how everyone can take advantage of these digital tech skills and the offerings that are available to everyone. So, uh, I put it in different places, and I got a lot of inquiries, and I'm hoping that everyone will be on this call, this live today. So, if you're joining us on the live, please just type in the chat. Hello, my name is. Then you say your name, and that you're glad to be here on this live chat. All right, because aside from the things that we will discuss, we'll be expecting question questions from every one of you, and then you can rest assured that we have answers as well for you. Okay, so just waiting for more persons to join us. You're welcome. Okay. All right, Mercy. All right. Oh, Mercy, it's great to have you here. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for joining us today, Mercy. Thank you, Mercy, for joining us. I hope that some of your questions will be answered today. So I see Mercy. Who else is on the chat? If you're on the chat, please just introduce yourself. Hello, my name is, like Mercy just did. And then Of course, I'll be here to respond to you. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. So, Messi, I just want a couple of more persons to join up with us. Then we begin uh, because there's a lot of information to unpack, and it's something that's going to help and bless everyone. And hopefully, many of us will be able to use the information that we shared with you today in this year 2024 to your advantage, and then of course be able to advance yourself, your finances, your career, your life. So if you're joining us on this call, please introduce yourself. Just tell us your name. Your name is, and then of course I'll welcome you properly. Um, so I just want a few more persons to join us. At least we're up to like 5, 6 of us here on this call, on this live. Then I'll begin. Okay. So please introduce yourselves. I'm seeing um, someone has introduced herself already. I'm seeing somebody else asking if anyone is here. Yes, we are here, live and direct, and then more persons are joining. But okay, so if you're on this live, just introduce yourself. Oh, my name is, you know, like Mercy did, said her name is Mercy. Please introduce. I would like to hear from everyone because there's a lot to unpack today, and of course, I know you're going to have so many questions to ask. So if you're on this live right now and you know you've been hearing about acquiring new skills, you've been hearing about how the nature of work has changed or is changed all over the world. You've been hearing about remote jobs, all right? You've been hearing about remote job opportunities. You've been hearing about remote jobs and travel, all right? You heard about new skills that you can acquire, and then together with what you do as your core, you can join the skills and then commercialize them to your advantage. Okay, so whether you are a freelance writer, or content creator, you're welcome. You are a social media manager. You are into digital marketing, video editing. You're into graphics, whatever it is, like the tech skill. You're welcome. Then even if you don't have a tech skill yet, and you're here because you want to know how to get one, and when you get one, what you're meant to do to commercialize it, for it to profit you, or for it to produce finances for you, you're also welcome. So of course, we're going to be talking to everyone. All right. So I'm still expecting a couple of more persons to participate. So if you're here, please indicate in the chat, introduce yourself, and let's get started. All right. So I'm representing digital tech solutions and education organization. And in this digital tech solutions and education organization, we have several offerings that we bring to every client or everyone that is engaged or engaging or involved with us. Now, I'm sure you've heard of digital nomad, who they call a digital nomad. A digital nomad basically someone who has specific skills, right, that can be employed or applied digitally in businesses, in enterprises, corporations, governments, name it. And when we say digital nomad, is because this person or such persons are people who can work from anywhere in the world with the skills that they have acquired, whether they are in their country working for other for organizations outside their country, or whether they move from country to country. All right, because of the special skills that they have acquired, they are able to work and earn foreign currency. So if you are one with skills already that right now can be commercialized or applied in the business space or in the enterprise space, I may be speaking to you right now. Or if you're one who, for some reason, you are you are interested, you've been hearing about skills, tech skills, and all of that, or you heard about being a digital nomad, but you don't know your left from your right. You don't even know where to start, where to begin, where to go. All right, you're also welcome here because we'll be able to guide you and tell you some of the things that you need to know, some of the things that you need to learn, some of the steps that you need to take that will help you on this journey as a digital nomad. So my name is Patrick Batewealth, and I'm here to talk about tech skills and the digital nomad opportunities. So, for example, do you know that there are people who, with their tech skills, they travel to work? Now, I'm in Nigeria, so I'm talking about people in Nigeria. Now, they travel to work as digital nomads in other countries like Canada, countries like the UK. And then we have what we call the short stay and the long stay. And most of the time, these persons get these job opportunities. It comes with accommodation, even comes with opportunity to travel with family or take family with them. And they can have a short stay. So those who do the short stay are guys who love traveling. They want to travel all over the world in their lifetime. So they go work somewhere for 3 months, 6 months. They're done with the contract. They're back home. They apply again. They go work somewhere else for 2, 3 months, 4 months, 6 months, and then they come back again, apply to another country. So they keep working in different countries. So if I such people, you may see them, you might hear that that person is in Dubai. Then maybe in another 6, 7 months, or you hear that person is now in the UK. Or in another 6, 7 months, you hear that person is now in Australia or Malaysia. There are people who work that way because they want to travel the world. So they take short stay, nomadic, digital nomad visas. Okay. All right. So I'm expecting my guest to come up right now. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right. So on this live with me now, I have with us Mrs. Gold. She's a partner. She's a colleague. We are going to be exposing to you everything that you need to know. So, Mrs. Gold, you're very, very welcome to this live.
Thank you. Can you hear me?
It's a bit low, but I can hear you. So I think you have to find a way to increase the volume so that everybody can hear you. So, for those who are on this live with us, what I want you to do right now is this. Be ready with your questions, all right? Be ready with your questions because there's so much we're going to be unpacking in this particular video. So be ready with your questions. Now, I already started with everyone, okay? Somebody's saying hi. Oh, okay, Mr. Maker. Mr. Oshene Maker. Okay, all right, it's good to see you. Yeah, long time, long time. You're welcome to this live session. Okay, so today, like you've seen, as the title says, tech skills and the digital nomad opportunities. Um, my name is Patrick Greatwell, and with me I have Mrs. Gold. All right, she's a partner, she's a friend, she's a colleague, um, and she's here with lots of good news for everybody. Okay, but I already started by telling us on this live about work as it is right now all over the world. What's happening with work, with jobs, with careers? We know already that it's no more a song to be sung, that some careers, there are some jobs that will become extinct in the coming months to years. There are certain jobs or careers that will take some modifications or adjustments because of technology, because of digitalization, and because business, work, jobs, all of these are changing because of innovation, technology, and digitalization. Obviously, the kind of skills that one needs to learn or the kind of qualifications that you need to get are also changing. So gone are the days of, oh, okay, you want to get a job, even a job in the IT department of an organization, you need to first of all get a degree, in computer science or related fields. Then you now go for youth service, or you probably do internship or something, or you serve somewhere and all of that. And then you get some experience, you get a job. It's no more like that now. Things are changing. So I want to talk to you about, work in the digital space and the digital nomad. So in the digital space, we're having tech skills like copywriters or copywriting. We're having freelance writers or content creation. Please, you can like the video. Thank you. You can also, you can send the link to your friends to also to join. Uh, there are a lot of persons that need to know what we are discussing today. Now, uh, you can be content writer, freelance writer. You can be what do you call it? Like uh, a digital marketer, a growth marketer. You can be a social media marketer. You can be an SEO manager, SEM, professional. That's search engine manager or search engine optimization manager. Several skills. You can be an online tutor or an online teacher. Now, all of the skills I'm calling, it may please you to know that to learn them, it doesn't take much time. Now, we're in 2024. I can assure you that between now and June, if you can engage in learning many of these skills, that's for those of you who don't have the skills yet, if you can engage in learning in 6 months, I tell you, your life will be totally transformed. You can be made ready for the digital nomad opportunities, for the remote work opportunities in just 6 months. And then if you already have the skills, but all this while you didn't know how to commercialize it, or you don't know how to take advantage of the skill, you are going to hear stuff today that will help you, to guide you on what to do with us and be able to turn this skill, to income for yourself. So I was talking to you earlier about the digital nomad, who the digital nomad is. I explained to you, as a digital nomad, first of all, you are armed with digital skills or tech skills or skills that are applicable or applied in the digital environment or a digital enterprise. Even in the real world enterprise, you can be a specialized tool processor or manipulator. That means there are certain skills or tools you know how to digital tools in the real world to solve problems for businesses, for enterprises, for corporations, for government, for individuals. And when we say the nomad, the digital nomad, we're talking about you people who are able to apply or use the skills in, they can be employed in any place, any country, that these skills are needed. They can work from where they are to serve the. They can also travel and work with these employers. So we are in an era that is so interesting. I was talking to someone and I was telling the person, do you know that in traditional work in traditional way that we know it, by the time you're like 45, 50, 55, they are ready to retire you. But as a tech skilled person or a digital nomad, you probably can work, you can actually work till the day you leave this earth. It's very interesting. Nothing stops you. You can actually change your career. You can actually be all your life in a certain career, and then at your retirement, begin a new career with tech skills. It's very interesting. So, right now, we as a body, now we are representatives of a bigger body, but we are Tamgel Services. We are a digital tech solutions and educations company or platform, whichever one you want to use to call us. And we offer to you, we're going to be sharing with you offerings, learnings, things that you must know. And the offerings that are available right now for you. Some of you may be traveling this year to two or three countries. Some of you may be traveling this year to work long stay in different countries. Even if you don't have that skill right now, I'm telling you, before the middle of this year, you can be well groomed and made ready for these opportunities that I'm sharing with you right now, or we're going to be sharing with you right now. So Mrs. Gold is going to be sharing with us about some of these offerings, and I want you to pay rapt attention. I told you earlier, get your pens and your paper ready. Write down the questions. Then once we're done, you can type the questions. And remember what I told you: freelance writer, content creation, social media managers, online tutors, name it. We are talking to you. We're talking to you. Whether you already have the skill or you're interested in having the skill, we are talking to you. So please be ready with your questions. And then when we get to the question and answer session, you should be prepared with your questions and we'll provide answers for you. So at this point, I want to welcome to take over on this floor right now, Mrs. Gold. You're welcome. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Patrick. Thank you so far for the introduction and for all the content information that you have passed so far. My name is Patience Gold. I'm not going to take too much of our time. I'm just going to go straight into the point. But before I go on, I'd like to just mention that we are not an immigration agent. We are not even a travel agent. We are a tech solution company, and we give you well-researched content and information to benefit you, and just tell you how to show you how to navigate the tech space, and get benefit for the skills that you may already have, and where you don't have those skills, to also show you how to get them. We do a lot of things, and I want you to stay glued to our channels, because we have loads and loads of information opportunities. This 2024 is really jam-packed, and I'm hopeful that like Mr. Patrick said, some of you will be traveling to 2-3 countries this year, as you wish, or you want to stay wherever you are and just work remotely and earn in dollars, in foreign currency. This is the channel to be. This is where you should be at this time, if that is your dream for 2024. So I'll just go straight into the point. He has given us a lot of background information on who a digital nomad is. Now, I'm going straight to the opportunities. We currently have, we work with, very top consultants who are already in the tech space,
Hello, Mrs.
who
Gold.
have lots of.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Your volume is a bit low. I don't know if everyone can hear, but your volume is a bit low.
Is it better now?
Okay, it's very slightly better. They all need to hear me. Now, okay, if you're hearing out loud and clear, maybe it's from my end. But if you're hearing her loud and clear, please can you put in the chat that you can hear her loud and clear? Please just put in the chat that you hear her loud and clear. Okay, Mr. Idris, you're welcome. Mr. Idris, can you hear Mrs. Gold loud
Can you
and
hear
clear?
me? Can you hear me loud and clear?
Mercy, can you hear her loud and clear? Mr. Meke, can you hear her loud and clear? So that we're sure that you're all hearing her clearly. Because there's so much to.
Ooh.
Okay, okay, he said he can hear you clearly. Oh, okay,
Loud
they said
and
they can hear
clear.
you loud
Okay,
and clear.
thank you. Thank
So it's
you,
from my end.
Emeka. Okay. All right. So we have, a lot of opportunities, but for the purpose of this particular broadcast today, I'm just going to stay to the few that are really like topmost right now, for you to get, this information. So we have the digital, like I said, we are in in partnership, with some top consultants who have, these opportunities and also do a lot in the space in assisting digital nomads to, showcase their skill globally. And, that relates to you want to travel, you want to stay here, you want to get remote jobs, and all that and more. So on the digital nomad, two things are applicable right now. We have opportunity if you already have, the digital nomad skill. And when I say the digital nomad skill, I'm talking about if you are a freelance writer, you're a content creation person, you are a digital marketer, you are you are into online teaching and tutoring, you are a virtual assistant, you already are into e-commerce, you know how to drive traffic to platforms like Amazon, Etsy, Shopify, and all that, or you are a social media manager, or your niche is, on the virtual event management, or even virtual assistant, and well, etc. The list is, inexhaustible as it is right now. We see many niches, breaking into their own dimension every day. So whichever niche you've fallen into, there is opportunity for you. So you want to travel, and as a digital nomad, we have over 50 countries right now that are willing to give you visa to travel. And remotely and get paid as a foreign country, and you can travel with your family as a digital nomad. So the opportunities that we currently have is for those who wish to be sponsored. Some people, they want to be sponsored for free. You want to travel for free. You don't want to spend money on flights, hotel. You just want to go for free to a particular desired country. We have an opportunity for you. If you have this skill, all you need to do is just apply. You will have you get a task from some of these sponsoring companies. So we have companies who are willing to sponsor you for free, to travel for free. But before they sponsor you, they want to be sure that you have got this skill. You have this skill. And one way to do that, to showcase that you have this skill, is to work for these companies by driving. You generate leads, you close leads up to the tune of a particular amount. Not a very hard one. And we are not talking for these companies by driving. You generate leads, you close leads. Okay, you generate leads for these companies. You can pick one company, just one company, or you can work for multiple. You generate leads and then you close those leads up to the tune of, say, between $7,000 to $12,000. Once you have done this, then they can sponsor you. So this is something you can do within 2 weeks, within a month, depending on how far you are good on what you say you do. Once you have done this company will sponsor you. They will recommend you. They need to recommend you, reference you, but they are willing to sponsor you to travel for free. So this package exists. So if you are interested, we will give you more information before the end of on how you can, get started on it. And if you're a beginner, you don't even know what you're talking about, or you have knowledge of these things, but you have not really taken it, as something that could, become a source of income, a livelihood, or something that could just, help you hit this your dream of, traveling abroad. Or so many people just think, oh, just one route to travel. You either have a PR or you have to go via Saudi route, and you all know that these routes have become very expensive. But here you are, as a digital nomad, you can actually travel around the world for free if you know what you are doing. So if you don't have an idea at all, you don't even know, where to get started, or you have an idea but you don't even know how to package yourself, then we also have the solution. We have your back, we got your back. We have a solution. You could actually get trained with our partner company who runs an academy for this purpose. They will train you, and depending, the training can be as fast as another 2 weeks, as 1 month, and up to a year. It's really just depend on you, what you want to learn. Do you want to learn everything? Do you want to just pick a niche and quickly either fine tune yourself, or even starting from the scratch? It's all dependent on you. But whichever level you are, they will assess you based on your level. It's a hand holding kind of training where everything is practical. They teach you on one. They attend to you, as per you. From day one, you get into practicals and you are already doing tasks, and before you know what is happening, you are a guru in the field, and you can still, in another 3 months, say you are a digital nomad and be proud of it. So if that is what you want, we also have, the solution for it. But if you're already into this, you already are a digital marketer, you are a social media manager, and you want to travel for free, all you need to do is fill the form that we are going to be sharing with you. Once we are done, we're going to share a WhatsApp link where you can join, where we can share the form where you fill, and then we can link you up with this company where they can give you further information. You can start your training as early as this week, or if you're already trained, all you just need to do is fill their contract and get on your lead generation. And depending, and when I say lead generation, when I say between 7,000 to 12,000, that does not mean a revenue. It does not mean profit. It just means revenue. So you are able to generate leads for these companies. We have up to 10 companies in this category. You're able to generate leads, and maybe one lead that you generate can as well just be that amount. Is the total money that comes in from that client. It's not profit. So it's very easy. Once you're able to do that, it means that you know what you are doing. You are truly a digital nomad. Whatever niche you have chosen, you know what you are talking about, and then they can sponsor you. And then you also need to, for you to be a digital nomad, you need to have like a portfolio. You need to have, you need to learn how to write cover letter. There will be an assessment, at some point. Especially, so we also have, on the other hand, aside, this, if you want to generate, you want to go for free, absolutely free, going this route. But there's also, on the other hand, you already have all this. You don't even want to, go into lead generation. You think you can even just go for an assessment and just pass. You want to sponsor yourself. That opportunity exists also with about 600,000 naira to get started, $600 to get started, and about 1.5 at the end of the day for to pay for your visa processing and all that. That is also possible. So you just let us know what you want. Do you want to get a free sponsorship, or you just want to quickly just go over and apply? I mean, every week people are going for biometrics. If you already have everything it takes, and you want to spend the money, you just want to sponsor yourself, that is also available. That information we will give to you on how to navigate once you join the WhatsApp group. So whichever one, we have companies that are just on standby waiting for you to apply, to say, okay, you are ready, and then you get started. So that's on digital nomad opportunities. The opportunities are there. The countries that this opportunity where you can travel to, they are vast. We have UK, Canada. You want to go to Schengen region, Abu Dhabi, Albania, Armenia. Name them. You want to go to Cyprus, Canada. They are just endless list of all countries: Portugal, Norway, Spain, Sri Lanka, Taiwan, the companies are, any country of your choice, they are just there for you to pick whichever one that suits you and say, this is where I want to travel to, and, get it started. We have ready employers who are ready to employ you, provided you know what you're doing. For if you want to sponsor yourself, you need to pass an assessment. But if you want to get a free sponsorship, then you need to pass the lead generation and closure test. Once you are done that one, definitely you have somebody that will sponsor you for free. That is a guarantee. And if you don't know, you don't think you are confident to do any of this right now, but you want to learn, quickly learn. You have a phone, you have laptop, you go on social media every day. Some of you even have already have skills for maybe graphic designing. Some of you are posting content for free. If you want to now monetize it, you want to make it an income source, then you want to fine tune it and let get a packaging for yourself that can then present you to any of these routes, then you can join the what we call the Happy Face Academy. That's the name of our training partners, and then they can train you within the shortest time, depending on you, how fast you can learn or where you are at. Like I said, you'll be taking on the basis of your own specific case by case. The training for Happy Face is 200,000 naira, actually $300. They are yet to update, the $300 to the current, exchange rate. So it's also a very good time because that may change soon on the naira side. So if you are interested in that training, I encourage you to quickly take advantage of the fact that even though it's $300, dollars, it's still reading 200,000 naira, you know, on their seller link. So you can just pay. And more so, if you say, okay, 200,000 naira, that's too much, they could allow you also do instrumental payment, maybe twice. And before you finish your stuff, you get paid. Now, the travel for free that I talked about, they will sponsor you, they will do anything. But at the end of the day, you also need to still pay a 1,500,000 naira for all the odd for some for processing. But that would be after your visa is out. So there's a $1,500 fee that goes into some admin and processing stuff, that the employer is not going to bear. You are going to bear that, and that's all that is required. But that will even be after your visa is out. Now, when you are being sponsored, there are a lot of benefits to it. You get your flight, you get accommodation and stuff like that, on it. So once you'll be able to get all the breakdown of details. So I can move from digital normal. Now I know that some of you are on this link because there was an advert on writers. If you're a writer, you can travel for free. So that's just a very free information that we are giving to you, for free. If you're already a writer, when I say you are a writer, all kinds, what do you write? What kind of a writer are you? What is your niche in writing? Are you a blogger? Are you a copywriter? Are you a ghostwriter? Are you into romance, writing? Are you an Islamic writer? All sorts of writer, name the script writer, just endless lists of all different kinds of writers, whatever niche you've fallen into, even just writing cover letter. Some people, they're just into writing cover letter. This information is for you and it's free. This one, it is free to apply. The website to go to is Writer's Wish. If you Google Writer's Wish right now on your browser and go to that site, you will see that. You will see the endless opportunities that are on that site. All you need to do, it does not require anything. You're already a writer, please go to Writer's Wish and you will see different kinds of jobs. Just go ahead and apply. It has nothing to do. We are not, asking for money. We are not doing anything with you. We're just giving you that free information. You will go there and you will see all sorts of writing. They pay daily, weekly, monthly, and they will sponsor. The most part is that they are willing to sponsor you for travel, once you qualify. What is required is you need your of course your CV, cover letter, and your portfolio. Those three things are the things that they will require from you, in proposing to them what you want to, the niche that you want to, um, showcase, or you want them to employ you for. So that just, so it's a free one. Go there and apply. And if you don't know how to do cover letter, you don't know how to do your portfolio, you don't have it already, and you need, we recommend Fast Deal Advertising. Go to Fast Deal Advertising and just go there, email them directly on their website. You will see their email. So we are recommending, go to Fast Deal Advertising. Fast Deals, there's an S, fastdealsadvertising.com. Send them an email and let them know you need them to help you with your cover letter or your portfolio, packaging, and organizing your CV for you to be able to apply for these opportunities or writer switch. So that's a recommendation for you. They can help you, do all that, and then you can go ahead and apply for this job. It is free. Now, if you say, well, I'm a writer, but I'm not very good, or I'm not a writer at all, but I would like to be a writer. I know I have the talent for writing, because talk about this digital tech stuff, it's not for everybody. But you have it, or you just want to learn it. Like Mr. Patrick said earlier, it's not difficult. It's just about you making up your mind that this is what you want to do and going for it. So if you want to do that and you don't know how to start, Happy Face Academy will help you get through on writing, on any kind of content writing. You want to be a teacher, you want to be able to be a tutor, online. You want to be able to work remotely as a writer. You want to be able to apply for this kind of opportunity on Writer Switch. You need quick brushing, or you just want to be like a social media, content writer, or maybe a website, or even a technical writer. You have knowledge of tech things and you want to be a technical writer. That's your niche. Whatever area that suits you, they can quickly get you started. I'm telling you this, and you can hold me to it. Within a week of starting Happy Face Academy, you are already running like a pro. It's not, there's no time for theory. It is hard. They hold you in the hand. It's not getting you teacher or tutors just from anywhere. It is the gurus themselves that are teaching you. So go ahead and, like I said, training is 200,000 naira. Depending also, if you just want to pick maybe a particular side, a niche, it could be lower than that, and then depending on your previous knowledge, things can be negotiated. So whichever one, once you get the form, fill the form, and then when we share the link, you go through the link, and they'll be able to understand your specific case and know how to guide you better on how to get started. So that is really for the travel for free as a writer. The place to go to, like I said, is Writers Wish. They are willing to sponsor you to travel for free, provided you meet the requirement. You have a portfolio, you have been doing what you have been doing, and you have been doing it well, and you are able to, impress them. Then they are willing to, sponsor you for travel. And then the last exciting opportunity I'm going to be sharing today, like I said, we have so many of them. I have over 50 opportunities to share, but we are just going to limit this to 3. And we'll be coming back via various channel to, keep sharing these things, with you. On a daily basis, we get, job alert for remote, workers. Once you are in the right group, we'll be posting this where you can see these opportunities and apply for free, or share with your, your family or those close to you that may need these opportunities. Most of them really around this tech, tech opportunities, and then you can apply travel opportunities. And aside even all this, we also do like education. You want to travel, you need some bit of scholarship on your travel, on your study. You want to do study, you want to travel via study routes, and you want to, you need good school that are not so expensive, that we even give you some. I'm telling you, we are partners to, to some consultants that we have like 50 schools, that if you apply to any of those 50 schools, you are going to get, there's no way you apply, you get up to 10% scholarship on the tuition, like that. And then, but they also have over 3,000 schools you can apply to. But there's a 50 out of those many schools that if you apply to those schools, and these schools, they are in Canada, US, they just cut across, you get things cheaper, far cheaper than if you are going directly or if you are going via the normal study agents that you have out there, and a lot of benefits. I won't go into that today, but so we have lots of opportunities that we can share with you, whichever way you want to use to, you know, runs your hustle, we've got you covered. So the last opportunity, like I said, that is very exciting is Oman. There is currently job opening in Oman for if that one is hot cake. Everybody they have been rushing that opportunities. So I couldn't hold myself. I need to share this with every one of you. If you want to travel to Oman, when I say Oman, Oman is one of the GCC countries. When I mean GCC, I mean the Gulf Cooperation Council, countries. It's one of those. I think it's one country that you can travel to by road from. I think Dubai. you know they are a high income country. It's an oil place. Those people are oil money, you know like that. So you want to travel to that place, we currently have opportunity. You guys know that a lot of things have been happening, in that axis. You have like Qatar now. Recently Qatar has said no more residence visa for Nigerians. Dubai already got Nigerians kicked out, and it's still pending, relief till now. But Oman is one country that is still open in that axis. And currently we have, companies that are willing to employ Nigerians. They're looking for Nigerians to come work in Oman, remote work, just like everything that we have said here. All our digital skills and niches, whichever one you fall into, we have companies currently hiring, and our consultants are recruiting for them. So this one is hotcake. You travel within 20 days. You travel within 20 days. You have to pass an assessment for you to be able to qualify. And then you earn the salary, the minimum salary. The salary can go as high as 4,000, 6,000, $10,000. It really depends on your expertise and your knowledge, and also on the niche that you are thriving on. Um, as low the lowest salary will be like $600, but it can go as high as depend on you. Now, this opportunity comes with a lot of benefits. Um, just a minute. So you don't need proof of fund. By the way, for all the digital Nomad stuff, provided you are being sponsored, you don't need proof of fund, and everyone can apply. So for Oman, you don't need proof of fund. Anyone can apply. The requirement is just for you to produce the data page, your passport photo, the data page. That's the passport data, your data page, the passport photo on your data page. That very front page. A copy of it is all you need to provide in this case. What you get is a resident visa. This resident visa covers for 2 years. Upon expiration, you can renew. Of course, it comes with a job. You have the resident ID. They will cover your medical. They will also give you a shared accommodation. Very good for those that are probably traveling alone. But you can also travel with family. You travel for family, you may need to put your own accommodation, or you can decide, in suggestion, travel alone maybe another 1 month, and to get yourself fitted into the environment, and then you can rent your own accommodation and bring your family along. There will be airport pickup, and it comes with training and documentation. Happy Face is going to train you, and the training is really to package you to be able to pass the assessment that they will give to you. So if you are interested in the Oman opportunity, it is $3,000. It is the total package for Oman for an individual is $3,000. If you want to travel with your family, you will need to also be looking at footing that bill, for their visa and all that it requires, for them. But for an individual that is traveling, it is $3,000, and that $3,000, the truth is that all that money goes into process. It covers your visa, and every other thing that I've mentioned. The only thing that is not covered is your flight ticket. You need to book your flight ticket, but every other thing, from your shared accommodation, airport pickup, including the training by Happy Face, and then the documentation that you require, all will be done for you. Your CV, every packaging that they need to do, portfolio, everything is already in that money. All you just need to do is submit the data page of your passport and you are good. If you are very ready for this, you can just get started as soon as tomorrow, as soon as today. And then within the next 20 days, you are out of Nigeria. Now, advantage of being in Oman is one of those countries that is not on the red list. So some of you want to go to Canada. Some of your end destination is USA. You know the way you are filling form and they're asking you which country or resident are you. So it's an advantage for you. You even find it easier to go to any other country, from Oman than you are maybe going from Nigeria. You guys know how our passport works. But for you to be a resident, you have that advantage of a resident of this other country, it facilitates, the whole travel process for you on the long run. So we already have a lot of interest on this because some people want to use this as a stepping stone to get to their final destination. While some people are just content with staying on on in Oman and working there. So that's the Oman opportunity. So I will just take a little bit of rest and see if there are questions that are coming up, and then we can deal with those questions, and then we can call it a day. But those are the opportunities that are currently available, and we have more. But in subsequent outing, we will be showcasing more opportunities with you on a daily basis. If you are on our WhatsApp group, you will get job postings. You will get job postings on related job posting. You don't even want to travel, you want to work from Nigeria, we still have you covered. You can stay anywhere as a digital nomad and work. You can be working for a company in US, you don't want to travel and you're doing it from here. So it's not compulsory you travel. But if you want to take advantage of your skill to travel, then that is what we are talking about on the other hand. Thank you.
All right. Um, okay. I'm just trying to check the chats. Okay. Oh, Lady Rosemary, you're welcome. All right. Thank you so much, Mrs. Gold. You shared so much, a lot with everyone. I know there's enough for them to ingest and digest on all that you shared with every one of us. But at this point, I would like for us to post our questions so that she can attend to those questions, providing the right answers for you. Now, I would also like you to know that we're going to continue this series. Now, it's not going to be on this channel, but we're going to continue this series on a weekly basis. Now, we have a goal to guide, see to it that many of you are able to benefit greatly from all of these opportunities, both from the learning, the preparation, and even on up to when you are getting these jobs, whether remotely, locally here, or you're traveling as a nomad to whichever country, whether on short stay or on long stay. Now, so we're going to have the series continue on a weekly basis. We'll be putting up the announcements and posters and information out there for everyone to follow. Okay? But for those of you right here this evening, it'll be great for us to get your questions and then we can provide answers for you. And then, of course, we'll take it to the next step, after this live event. So I'll be waiting for your questions. I know there are people that actually joined and left. I know there are a lot of network issues as well that affect many of us from different parts of the country. And also, this video will be right here on this channel for everyone to come back to, what you gave, just so probably there's something you missed or something you didn't quite get clear. You can watch it again so that you can get it clearly. All right, but I would like to attempt to answer your questions. Please post your questions. Let us give you answers to your questions. So we'll wait for your questions. And then, so while we wait, Mrs. Gold, is there anything that you think you want to add or chip in to the information that you've received so far?
Well, there are just many ways to get this travel abroad thing get sorted. Some people, one thing that is holding them back is probably funds. So there are just lots of opportunity out there. Instead of just focusing on one, it's good to look at other opportunity that might not even cost you a dime, or that might not cost you as much, or you don't need to go into debt, borrowing because you want to make ends meet. So that's why we are really like hammering on this other side of things that many people don't know about. If you even have an opportunity to know, that this opportunity exists. I mean, some people already have this skill, and they've not even heard about digital nomad visa. They don't even know, for instance, that a country like Canada launched their digital nomad visa towards the end of last year, and that's a clean route. I mean, today on the news, I saw that they are already thinking of capping the number of students that each province in Canada, for instance, can bring in. That's already like a cut of of some people's dream. First of all, they have doubled the living expense, and then people will go into debt. And there's the question of proof of fund. You know, I was privileged to get an information today from a very good, close source, and he just posted something to me. And there was this guy that was sent back from Canada to Nigeria. I think this last week, because the person had traveled and he's a student, probably already spent a year in school, and they discovered that they're sending him back. And the reason why they're sending him back is because the bank statement that he provided during the time of processing his documentation, the Canadian government discovered that he has IRC. They discovered that 70 people use that same bank statement. 70 people. So that's the work of agency, that's the work of a lot of things going into that place because people just want to hustle and go out. But there are other clean routes that does not even require this, that you could learn within a short space of time and with dignity, without having debt on your head and without the fear of being discovered in one mago way. You are just, where you are supposed to be. So that's why I'm really for people traveling within the limits that they can take in terms of funding, in terms of doing it for fun, like the remote opportunities provide, and all that.
Okay.
By the
Um,
way, on okay, go
Mrs.
ahead, go
Gold.
ahead.
Okay,
Yes.
so there are two questions here already. And now the first one
Okay.
is from Mr. Dare Akinshete. I hope I got that correct. He says he's good at writing poems. Now, can he get a remote job? Said he's good at writing poems. So someone, as far as I am concerned personally, so someone that writes poems definitely can write stories, definitely can write articles. So he's saying, even as you write poems, you're a freelance writer, you can even write romance if you have the mind for it. So he says, I'm good at writing poems. Can I get a remote job? So I just want you to answer that question first before I go to the next
Yes.
question.
Yes, you can get a remote job. You can get a remote job, but that's also a skill that it's embedded in other skill. Like he said, if you can write poem already, I'm sure you can write romantic stuff. And I mean, go to writer's switch and just see. You might just find a poem there. When I did my own deep dive on writer's switch, I saw a lot that I didn't even know exists on the writer's niche. A lot down to are you a motivational writer. In fact, they even needed, one of them even say Islamic motivational writer. So that's to show you, the vast opportunity that there is there. So but the answer would be yes. You can. That's definitely a niche that you can explore and even expand. As you begin to showcase yourself, you begin to see where you can even diversify that skill into quickly. That is close to it, or that you can use that your resident skill to adapt to. I think Happy Face, we also Happy Face do a lot of training, and I've seen people also doing poems. So that's why confidently I can say yes. So please feel free to explore that.
Okay, so Mr. Dari, you've heard that because he says he's a civil servant, but he wants to try his hand inside also, and he wants to use his ability or skills in writing. Now, as a writer of poems, means you're a creative writer. A creative writer, content creator. So you are creating content. And because you can create content, it means that you can actually even write stories or stories. Now, I put the site link to writerswish.com in the chat. So for those who are writing already, right? Now, the thing is this, if you go there right now, there are jobs there. They'll tell you, oh, we pay $8 per hour, $10 per hour, remote jobs. But the thing is this, you need to optimize your profile. You need certain things that you have to get to prepare yourself to be sellable on Writer's Wish. You have cover letter, recommendation letters, your portfolio, everything well prepared, right? So that is where Happy Face comes in with how to package you. So it's always good to go through the Happy Face training to package you, make you ready, not just for even just Writer's Wish, because on Writer's Wish you can actually get jobs that can take you out of this country. Even if you can also get jobs to work here. But let's even say, like, you to package you, make you ready for any platform, any freelance writing platform. It will make you ready for it. And once you are packaged, made ready for it, there's no job that you will not get, especially as a creative writer. There's no job you will not get. So that's for Mr. Dari. Now, okay, so what do I do, boss? Okay, so what you're meant to do now, if you want, if you don't know what they are, that is where happy.
Oh, so I get Mr. Patrick is offline.
That I'll drop the link, all right, so that you can reach out to us. I'll drop it in the description, all right, so you can reach out to us. So if Mrs. Go can actually even type it now, she type it now, and then you get across to us. So you let us know. We have to interview you a little bit. Let us know the state that you are right now. I know you say you're working, but what state are you in your writing gifts or skill, so that we will know how to prepare you and package you, so that jobs will just come to you. So I mean, you're a writer. It doesn't matter if you're working somewhere else, but I mean, like to write anyways. Do you understand? So that's what you need to do. We will give you how to, the steps to contact us. We'll just give you a little interview and then some sort of a counseling session to know where the next should be for you. So that's what you will do, Mr. Dari. Now, for Lady Rosemary, she asked the question, are we going to pay the $3,000 for Oman before the start of the visa processing? That was the question. The $3,000 that they paid to for the Oman digital nomad opportunity, is it before the visa processing or when exactly? So that's what she wants to do. Over to you.
So the answer is yes. You need to pay upfront before they can get started. Oman government, in fact, about 2,500 of that amount is going to the Oman government for their processing and all that. So it's for only people who are serious, to do that. So what we can do is you can pay the 2,500 as a first installment, and then you can pay, the balance, maybe doing biometrics or later on. But 2005 has to drop. It has nothing to do with the consultant. It is straight from the employer. That's what they need you to commit for the processing. For those of you that know about Dubai, if you are doing anything resident, that amount within that range is normally requested for those that already have the knowledge. So there is really no, it's not a money, it's for the processing really. So we can do 2005, and then you can pay the balance 5,000, you know, around your biometrics, time. And I could clarify
Okay,
if that could
so
be maybe after the visa is out, but 2 5 installments and the balance 5 later is possible.
okay, so Lady Rosemary, I hope you got that response to the question. All right. Now, there are some like of for this Oman offer benefits. So, for example, Mrs. Gold, about um, when I say technical benefits, having a work visa for Oman, for example, can you just highlight what the further benefits are or the technical benefits can be? Especially when you talked about, being able to even go to other countries from there. I'd like you to highlight that so that everybody will get to understand. Getting to Dubai right now is difficult for Nigerians, really. All right. And then not just Dubai, even uh, places like Abu Dhabi. I mean, there's so many issues, but Oman is still
Yeah.
open. Oman is still open. And you working as a digital nomad in Oman, there are some extended benefits to it. Those are calling technical benefits. So I'd like to just highlight, on these technical benefits.
All right. So, like I already said, you know, being living, it's resident visa that you are going to get. It's resident. So having a resident visa allow you to first of all stay, travel with your family. Your family can come over, and I've suggested that if you have a family, you might want to just travel maybe for the first month. So you enjoy the shared accommodation that you'll be given and use that one to, search around and, get your own house and then bring your family over. Or if you are just married with your wife, no children yet, you may also decide to just go with your wife. In that case, you have to pay similar amount for your wife, So it might be cheaper if you're already there and you're inviting them over, it will be cheaper that way. So it's just a suggestion, depends on individuals. Now, when you are there, because you are a resident, when you are filling travel forms, they will ask you which other country, where have you been in the last so XYZ year, which country have you been? So if you're already a resident of a country that is on the green list, and Oman is not a country that is on red list, that gives you a faster leg compared to someone, for instance, that is just traveling, looking to, travel to another country from Nigeria direct. You will be at an advantage. So for some clients who have already started, made their payment as soon as the opportunity came out, some of them, they just want to explore the Oman for Oman. But some of them also just want to use that as a ladder. They stay there for another 1 year and be able to travel to US or travel to Canada, because what this your first move travel does is that it opens the door. It makes your traveling to other country quite flexible and all that. So, and that's that. Another thing again is that yes, Oman is it's an Arab country and all that. So some people might be wondering what is the language spoken there. English is widely spoken in Oman, and we have lots of Nigerians there. So you can also do your own research. Go and search Oman. See their culture, their way of life. They are all some of these things are on the internet, and that will give you either more confidence to say, okay, this is what I want to do, or it might just discourage you from not doing it. But I've done my own research on them, and I think it's a good, country, to explore. And then another thing again, some of you are, like I said earlier, that the salary, the minimum you get is $600, per month. It depends on what you are doing, how many hours you are working, and all that. You are a remote worker. So if your company that is sponsoring you is, giving you a task that maybe ends in 3 hours, you are able to deliver in one, because you are a resident, there's nothing stopping you from doing one, two, three jobs. So it's hustle level. You can decide to even take off physical job from where, when you are not working, your remote job, whatever. But what the remote job has done is take you away from this location and put you in an environment that allows you to do multiple things. But provided that the company that is sponsoring you, you are delivering on their front, you can also take up other job, and that could help increase your inflow, your income. So I hope that makes sense for some of you.
Okay, thank you very much, Mrs. Gold. Does anyone have any other question to ask? If anyone, if you have any question to ask, you can still drop. We'll just take one more question because we'll be wrapping up this session in the next, say, 8 minutes. So if you have one more question, you can drop so that we can explain. But if you don't, like I said, you can always come back to this video. You can always find it, listen to it again, and then you will probably be able to direct more questions to us or at us. And then I'll also post the videos in some WhatsApp groups where I know some of you are, so you can always find it. But what's most important is you can actually transform your life this 2024. Whether you're new, you want to learn, whether you're already established or you're skilled, you can actually travel the world with your skill, or you can work from here for organizations all over the world with your skill. Whichever one it is, we are the sure people for you to come to for proper guidance, and then of course to hold your hand as you go through. Like she said at the beginning, we're not a visa application agent or whatever. No, but we know what to do to make sure you achieve these goals very easily. So thank you so much, everyone that's on the call. Mrs. Gold, I know you have maybe some parting words for everyone as we are wrapping up this session.
Yeah, so my parting word would be that anything is possible. So just hold on to your dream, but don't just sleep on, hold on to it and sleep on it. You got to do something about it. And this opportunity we are bringing to you, no matter how you are seeing it, in the next 20 days, if you make the move now, you may just be out of this country. So do it now. And for those of you who don't know anything about digital nomad, it's not so difficult. I am also a digital nomad, and I know how I jumped in on it. And to tell you the truth, it's been exciting, very, very exciting. And there is no age to it. I'm too young, like Mr. Patrick said, even 100 years. Provided you can still type, you can still be a digital nomad. You can still travel anywhere you want to go and be anywhere you want to be. Digital nomads are allowed to travel to any country to work from there. You can have a job in Nigeria and you decide that you want to work from Spain and be able to. So take advantage of it. There is no use, doing study. Some people already have PhD. They will still go and demote themselves to just go and do diploma just because they want to go to another master. A lot of things. But they are begging digital nomads. Canada is begging digital nomads to come because they already know you are earning in dollar. So you are not coming to come and take money from them. Instead, you are bringing resources from whatever country you are working for into their own country. So they are happy to have digital nomads. So take advantage of this opportunity. Don't just let it slip and be holding on to your dream. No, do something about it today. If you don't know anything about it, if you come to, once you register on Happy Face, 1 month of dedication, in fact, even within 2 weeks, you will see that you are transformed. You start speaking the language. They are very good. That is where I got trained. And today I'm also representing them and telling more people to come and see what they have done. So go ahead and make that decision today to go for this opportunity that we have shared with you. And more of them are coming. More of them are coming. Thank you.
All right, so I'm going to drop a WhatsApp contact in the chat. I've dropped the WhatsApp contact in the chat, right? So for those of us who want further, want to make further inquiries, or you're ready for this, like she said, for Oman, digital nomads right now, within 20 days, you can get to Oman right now to work as a digital nomad. And it's not just for writers, it's for everyone. It's for everyone, not just for writers. Content creators, writers, digital marketers, social media marketers, name it, for the Oman offer. So whether you are a writer, whatever it is that you are, you can get to Oman within the next 20 days with everything that is needed sorted out. Then she mentioned about the benefits of working there, the further benefits as well, added benefits of probably even be able to travel to places like Canada without stress. I mean, that is really great. All right. And then um, for the writers, those who are freelance writers, if you're already a freelance writer, I dropped a link in the chat just go to Writers Wish. There are jobs there, there are gigs there for you. We call them gigs, there are gigs there for you. Now, even if you're not a writer, even if you don't have the skills yet, but this is your desire this year to acquire all these skills, or any of these skills, or a combination of these skills, and be made ready, commercial ready, or commercially ready to make money with these skills this year, even to travel this year, we are here for you. We'll guide you through happy face, get all the training you need, not just the training, package you, optimize your profiles, recommendations, everything that you need, even the interviews, even the jobs, everything you need from here, you can get it with us or through us right here. So thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much, Mrs. Gold. Okay, yeah, thank you so much, Maxi. You're welcome. Some people are already thanking us. You're welcome. You can always come back to this video. I also posted and shared that in as many places as possible so that people can find it. And then we're going to begin. So let me announce this. We're going to begin a weekly series. So that many more persons will get to know about all these opportunities. Many more persons will get to know about what's going on in the world today so they don't miss out. This year, you can actually transform everything about your life in an instant. Listen, for those of you that want to learn these skills, between now and June, or between now and even May, if you begin now, you begin early, by May, June, you will already be a professional digital marketer or content writer or whatever it is, and your life will be totally transformed, your career, everything about you. It can happen. So if you delay, or you what do you call the word again? The word for delay, when you delay, procrastination. When you procrastinate, by the end of the year, you look back and you see that you've not moved forward really, but you had the opportunity. Don't be one of those people. This year is going to run so fast. This year is going to run so fast.
Mr. Papi,
things are not been so easy. I can hear you.
Mr. Papi, there is one more thing I wanted to add then. For the digital nomad, where you want a full sponsorship, where once your visa is out, the only money you pay is your $1,500 which is really, it covers every other thing that has been done for you. Your travel expense will be paid by the company that is sponsoring you. Do you know that when you are even doing that lead generation, for each lead that you generate, you are also already making a percentage. You get a percentage of whatever lead that you generate, even up to between 5 to 10% of the lead that you generate. So you're already making money while you are even working for that company that will recommend you or that will sponsor you at the end of the day. So it's all good and good. So as you are now, and if you are training, you're already making money. Why even training?
So did you hear what she just said?
It's all good.
Listen to what she just said. if you are getting ready as a digital nomad, to get the jobs and all of that, listen, even whilst you are here processing all of these things, and then they're giving tasks to carry out, right? For example, as a digital marketer, from the work you're doing, you are going to be getting paid. This doesn't even have to do with your travel. From the work you're doing, to be able to, get the appointment and all of that, you're even going to be getting paid. What it means is that for your visa processing and fees that you pay, administrative fees you pay, you may even earn it from the task that they will give to you. So this is really, really interesting. So to travel this year or to work remotely, whether locally here, while you're here or abroad, it's been made easy. We are making it easy for you right now. So somebody's asking, how much does it cost for Happy Face to package me, sir? Okay, so Mrs. Gold, the question is, how much does it cost? That's Mr. Darry now, the writer. How much does it cost for Happy Face to package him, made ready for the freelance market or for the remote job market?
Happy Face packaging is packaging your professionalism. It means you are involved. You need to learn it. It's not that they will package you, that kind of packaging. No, you need to learn because you need to do an assessment, at the end of the day, or you need to show your work. So for you to get that training, now you're already a writer, so you already have certain knowledge. For them to help you fine tune it and put you in that professional, place where you need to be able to, do those things that those employers want, and also package you for if you need to do an assessment. Sorry to digress a bit. You know that for the Oman one, you need to do an assessment. So the reason why they put training in part of that $3,000, the Happy Face will train you, is to ensure that you have the right skill. When you go for that assessment, they will already have trained you. So there's no way you not pass that assessment. They will train you and put you. You'll be able to do the things that they need you to do to pass. So same way for packaging, which actually means training. It is 200,000 naira. Like I said, it's $300. If you go to their seller link and click, you see $300. But if you want to pay in naira, it is 200. They have not updated that. That's what I'm saying. Those that want it should do it now. And they will also allow you to pay maybe two installments, maybe 100 installments if you don't have the full money, to do it once, and then you can join, the group. So 200. Now, then also depending on your level, really, because the CEO will want to meet with you and understand where you are coming from, and also be able to recommend to say, okay, since you are this good already, maybe just take this short course or this particular niche if you want to stay in one particular. So it's possible that you can find something even cheaper than that, but by standard, it's 200,000 naira or $300 for you to get trained.
All right, so Mr. Dari, I'm sure you heard that. So the packaging that we are talking about is to make you ready, meaning that from learning to the documentation, recommendations, everything up till you're ready for the freelance market. That's what will be my packaging. So I hope you got that. Then for others,
so Mr. Patrick, I also want to say something. So now, if once you join the WhatsApp group, you will get more information. But peradventure, I know the way knowledge work, you are going to their, the Happy Face site, or you are already looking for a way to get through to them. Things will be a lot cheaper for you, and you also be able to navigate more easily because we are also in that space. So for it to be easy for you to be able to say, okay, I'm finding it difficult here, and we are also, helping you because we want to be part of that your success story, helping you package yourself very well, and also helping you, those questions that you may not want to ask in class, and a lot of things, that we do here for you to just be able to navigate the system properly and well. Please, when you do fill the form that we are sending to you, or you do contact by any means, they will always ask you what is your promo code. It's like a password. When they ask you what is your promo code, say it is Tamgel, Tamgel. Once you mention that, you will get all the discounts, you will get all the attention, and they will be able to link you back to us. Whether it is chaperone that we want to do for you or want just to guide, they will link you back to us. If you go there alone, you you might be lost in some things, really. So please, that's why it is very, very good for you to ensure that you know your promo code. They always ask everybody, what is your promo code, how did you get to us? That is very important for you to know your promo code, which is Tamgel. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Somebody's asking. I posted the writers wish site earlier, so let me just post for writer. Okay, so our site address again. I've just posted the site address again for Writers Wish, one of the best platforms where you can get jobs as a writer, freelance writer, script writing, content writing, article writing, ghost writing, name it, storytelling, anything, romantic stories, anything. They pay even as much as $20 per hour. There are people there that there are some jobs there that they would hire you for a whole year, and they are paid up to a big opportunity for everyone. So we are here to share all this information. Our series will be banners and all to make all this information go around. We will, and then you can also share with others as well. There's so much to unpack, so much benefits for everyone, so much for you to discover, and of course, so much for you to do to advance your life, advance your career, advance your finances in this 2024. It can happen. It can happen. The person that they meet now, the you that they know now, by the end of this year, can be somebody else entirely that they didn't even think could ever exist. So thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for your questions. I don't think there's any more questions. Like I said, you find this video in the like let's go back to it on this channel. Then our series will begin on the Tamgel channel. Please watch out for it. We'll keep making our announcements, make everybody aware. All right, it's very, very important. It's for everyone. For everyone. Thank you so much. All right, Mrs. Gold. Thank you so much,
Thank
Mrs.
you.
Gold. It's
Thank
been
you
a great
too.
pleasure having you on this call. All the testimonials that will come as a result, I share with you from Tamgel. So God bless you all. Thank you so much.